The FE-4034 Challenger II is a third-generation British main battle tank MBT in service with the armies of the United Kingdom and Oman. It was designed and built by the British company Vickers Defence Systems, since renamed BAE Systems Land and Armaments. The Challenger II is equipped with a 120mm, 4.7 in 55 caliber long L30, a one-tank gun, the successor to the L11 gun used on Chieftain and Challenger I. The gun is made from high-strength electro-slag, remelting ESR, steel with a chromium alloy lining. Like earlier British 120mm guns, it is insulated by a thermal sleeve. It is fitted with a muzzle reference system and fume extractor, and is controlled by an all-electric control and stabilization system. The turret has a rotation time of 9 seconds through 360 degrees. Uniquely among NATO main battle tank guns, the L30-1 is rifled, and along with its predecessor, the Royal Ordnance L55, the only third-generation main battle tank guns to use a rifled barrel. This is because the British Army continues to place a premium on the use of high-explosive squash-head, HESH rounds, in addition to armour-piercing fin-stabilised discarding sabot rounds. APFSDS rounds have a longer range, up to 8 kilometers or 5 miles further, than APFSDS, and are more effective against buildings and thin-skinned vehicles. 49 main armament rounds are carried in the turret and hull. These are a mix of L27, a 1 APFSDS, also referred to as Charm 3, L31 HESH, and L34 white phosphorus smoke rounds, depending on the situation. As with earlier versions of the 120mm gun, the propellant charges are loaded separately from the shell or KG projectile. A combustible rigid charge is used for the APFSDS rounds, and a combustible hemicylindrical bag charge for the HESH and smoke rounds. An electrically fired vent tube is used to initiate firing of the main armament rounds. The main armament ammunition is described to be 3-part ammunition, consisting of the projectile, charge, and vent tube. The separation of ammunition pieces aids in ensuring lower chances of unfired ammunition detonating prematurely. The Challenger II is also armed with a L94, a 1EX34, 7.62mm chain gun coaxially to the left of the main gun, and a 7.62mm L37-2 GPMG machine gun mounted on a pintle on the loader's hatch ring. 4,200 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition are carried. The Challenger can also mount a Leonardo remote control weapon system, bearing a 7.62mm L37-2 GPMG machine gun, a 12.7mm heavy machine gun, or a 40mm automatic grenade launcher. The Digital Fire Control Computer from Computing Devices Co. of Canada contains two 32-bit processors with a NIL STD155 3V databus. It has capacity for additional systems, such as a battlefield information control system. The Commander has a panoramic SAGEM-VS 580 10 gyro-stabilized sight with laser rangefinder. The elevation range is plus 35 degrees to minus 35 degrees. The Commander's station is equipped with 8 periscopes for 360 degrees vision. The Thermal Observation and Gunnery Sight 2, GS2 from Thales, provides night vision. The thermal image is displayed on both the gunner's and commander's sights and monitors. The gunner has a stabilized primary sight using a laser rangefinder with a range of 200 meters 660 feet to 10 kilometers 6.2 miles. The driver's position is equipped with a Thales Optronics image-intensifying passive driving periscope, PDP for night driving, and a rear-view thermal camera. The Challenger II is a heavily armored and well-protected tank. The turret and hull are protected by second-generation CHOPM armor, also known as Dorchester, the details of which are classified, but which is said to have a mass efficiency more than twice that of rolled homogeneous armor against high-explosive anti-tank HEAT projectiles. Crew safety was paramount in the design. It uses a solid-state electric drive for turret and gun motion. instead of hydraulic systems that can leak fluid into the crew compartment. Explosive reactive armor kits and additional bar armor may be fitted as needed. The nuclear, biological, and chemical NBC protection system is located in the turret bustle. The tank's shape is designed to minimize its radar signature. On each side of the turret are 5 L8 smoke grenade dischargers. The Challenger 2 can create smoke by injecting diesel fuel into the exhaust manifolds. The upgraded vehicle, to be called Challenger 2, will be a network-enabled, digital main battle tank with state-of-the-art lethality, upgraded survivability, plus world-class surveillance and target acquisition capabilities. The new turret structure and improved survivability systems provide the highest standard of protection for the crew. The long-range commander and gunner primary sights will also be improved with automatic target detection and acquisition. This solution also provides significant growth potential in all main battle tank key capability areas with the new physical, electronic, and electrical architecture. Despite its unified ammunition caliber, the gun itself is unusual. For starters, it has a rifle bore. For seconds, it uses non-standard separate loading projectiles that are not unified with the Alliance. Meanwhile, Challenger 2 still needs its own ammunition, both sub-caliber armor-piercing and high-explosive fragmentation ones, including the unique HESH anti-armor high-explosive rounds which utilize plastic explosive to penetrate armor. Such a HESH munition can effectively destroy enemy fortifications or lightly armored vehicles at a distance of 8 kilometers. This firing range is roughly 5 kilometers bigger than a conventional sub-caliber penetrator projectile has. We only know that the Challenger 2 utilizes the second generation of the CHOPM armor, also known by the name Dorchester. It consists of special tiles of ceramic and metal elements, tungsten, and depleted uranium. In addition, the Challenger 2 has supplementary armor modules that increase the combat mass of the tank from 64 to 75 tons. It creates an additional toll on the engine, which is not impressive in the first place. The engine in the Challenger 2, without this additional protection, has an output power of 18.7 amp per ton. When equipped with armor modules, it falls to 16 amp per ton from its 1,200 horsepower 26.1-liter Perkins CV12.6 a V12 turbodiesel engine, attached to a Santasalo TM54E automatic transmission with 6 forward gears and 2 reverse gears. The fire control system is digital with a commander's independent sight, thermal imagers, laser rangefinders, and all the other stuff, which is standard for a modern tank. For reference, even the driver has a thermal reverse camera